My. How about the Chicago Sky? You're listening to the Money Mike Syndicated Radio Podcast, and the Chicago Sky took down the Minnesota Lynx. Didn't hesitate, put them in there, 81-87, balled out. Got out the gate 29-23 in the first. Explosive first quarter. Got another 28 in the second. Explosive second quarter. Faltered a little bit in the third. And guess what? Came back and faltered a little bit in the fourth. But they got out the gate so good. TylerMarsh and the Chicago Sky in the first half, they kind of put it on cruise control, beat the Lynx 87-81. Now, Money Mike, I always take a different position. I love the underdogs. And my position was clear with Angel Reese and the Chicago Sky. First of all, I told you, TylerMarsh is cooking biscuits. That's right, biscuits from scratch. I mean, he's putting them biscuits down, man, and he's taking his time, and I'm telling you, he's building something over there. Other thing I told you is Angel Reese would be the most improved player in the WNBA. Now, you can argue with me if you want. It's up to you, because I know a lot of fans are stuck on the layups. But being stuck on the layups with Angel Reese is like being a peddler holding a sign out on the street corner. Angel Reese can't make layups. Man, we're already in the championship. We're moving on, right? Because Angel Reese, they said Collier was the best player in the WNBA. But time and time again, I see Collier just getting abused by Angel Reese. Can't guard her. Can't guard her. Not possible, right? Miss Angel. And that little situation with RG3. One thing I don't like is when men get disrespectful with women. It shows a kind of a feminine side on a man, because there's no reason, RG3, you come from the NFL, and you know that's illegal. You know the NFL, you'd lose a job, right? You'd lose your job for that. And, that little situation back is one of the national icons for years was Howard Cosell, lost his job, right? So the deal is this. You got TylerMarsh building a champion. Now, here's the thing about the Chicago Sky. Money Mike can get in them all, man. I've been over there with Austin Reeves with the Lakers, right? Been over there with the Sacramento Kings. Once Money Mike dip in on the plus minus and start talking to Chicago Sky on the plus minus, let me tell you, man, we started this year where guys were behind 20 points in the game. The entire starting lineup is a plus. Now, that's when you balling, right? Because Onion Ware, +4. Angel Reese, +7. You get there, Camila Cardoso, welcome back, +6. Rachel Banham, +5. And then you got Ariel Atkins, +6. Across the board, right? Because nobody wants to be in the plus minus, because at the end of the day, folks, you can score 30, right? You can score 30, but you're giving up 33. Right? That doesn't equate to much, and a lot of people get caught up in analytics and what a player does. Angel Reese is the type of player that needed a male coach. I'm going to take a step back on this one, and guys, just hang with me, Chicago Sky fans, because I'm not saying between one or the other what's better, because women can coach this game as good as men. Right? They can coach as good as men, and my director, man, she scolds me every time, because women can coach the game good as men. In fact, she thinks she can coach the game better than me. But I have to remind her every now and then, you still got a little bit you got skill, but you got a little bit of experience you got to get. And with TylerMarsh, it's about experience, right? And so he knows that I am not going to be the fire stick. I'm not going to be the match. Now with Spoon, man, one day, for the life of me, and I understand it, because the WNBA locker rooms are not open. They should be after the coach speaks, because some players aren't going to the podium. Money Mike likes to go get to hear what those players have to say while we're inside the locker room. But nevertheless, there was an explosion. Sounded like Kennedy Carter ripping a locker off, and sounded like Spoon saying, I'm going to rip you off. I mean, it got volatile in there, right? So TylerMarsh comes in, and you got Jeff P., right? But Tyler's more subtle. Tyler's more better listener. And so Angel Reese has bought in so much, she refuses to let Tyler lose. Tyler is a family man. Tyler Reese has got Ariel Atkins dropped 27 points today. He got Rachel Bynum out there dropping 12, and Rachel